boys and girls, this is Ms. Cohen. I am here this morning to teach you a math game that you can play at home to help you stay fresh on your math skills. So first I'm going to show you an older version for the kids who can do adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing, and then I'll talk about how to do it with younger kids. So all you need for this, first you're going to start, you can just start with a simple piece of paper and make boxes on it. So I'm just going to draw some lines going down here, and we are going to write the numbers. You can write any numbers from 0 to 212. Now the way I got 212 is we're going to be using 3 dice with this. And the highest number you can get, of course, is multiplying. So if you multiply 6 times 6, that's 36. Times another 6, that would be 212. So that's the highest number you're going to get to. So you can write the numbers in any order you want. I can just write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all over my paper, okay, until I fill in and have a bunch of boxes with numbers. You don't even have to use every number. I am going to use today my hundreds board just because I happen to have one with me, and so I'm going to use that. Now you're going to play this with 2 or more players, and what you're going to do, you can use just regular dice, 3 dice, so that's all you need for this. I'm going to use these big ones because they're just more fun and easy for you to see. So when it's your turn, you roll the dice. Okay, so I happen to get a 3. Actually, I should do it the way you can see it. I got a 3, a 6, and a 1. Okay, a 3, a 6, and a 1. So now I can do any operations I want with this. So for instance, if I want to do 3 plus 1 is 4, times 6 is 24, I can get to the number 24. If I want to do 6 divided by 3, which is 2, minus 1, I can get to the number 1. So you can do anything that you want with your dice, any operations, any mix of operations. Then whatever number you get, you're going to mark on the board. So if you're playing with 2 people, even if it's on your paper, you can either use markers, which could be as simple as coins. One person could be pennies, one could be nickels, or you can color them in. You can have different color markers. So if I decide I'm going to do 6 divided by 3 is 2, times 1 is still 2. Now I'm going to color in the 2 on my chart. Okay, and then the next person goes. So now they're going to roll. Let's see what they get. A 4, and a 6. So there's lots of different things we can do with that. So I think I'll do 6 times 4, or 6 plus 4 is 10, times 4 is 40. So I'm going to pick 40. So now I'm going for the other person. I'm going to use a different color. All right. Now the goal of this game is to see how many you can get connected. Okay, so when this person goes again, they want to try to get a 1, a 3, or a 12. Okay, they have to be connected, not diagonally, completely connected. So when I go and I roll my dice and I get a 6, a 1, and a 2, I need to see, is there any way I can get to 1, 3, or 12 so I can stay connected? So let's see if I can do that. 6 divided by 2 is 3, times 1 is still 3. I did it. Okay, so now I have 2 in a row. And then next time I can go for the 1, the 12, the 13, or the 4. Okay, anything connected. Now another to add on to this, Another strategy would be, instead of just trying to fill yours, would be to block your partner. So instead of trying to add on to my own, or if I couldn't add on to my own, I could try to block my partner. So is there some way I could get a 30, a 39, or a 50, and I would color in my color, then they can't go there. That blocks them. So those are some ways to play that game. Okay, now for younger students, it's just, I would just use adding and subtracting. So you do the same thing, you have your 3 dice, but the only things that they can do, the only operations will be adding and subtracting. So they could do 6 plus 4 is 10, minus 3 is 7, or they can add them all together. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 3 is 13. But the highest number on your chart then would be 18, because the biggest number you can make would be 6 plus 6 plus 6, which is 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 6 is 18. So if you're playing that way, you only want to go up to 18 when you create your chart. Okay, so have some fun with it. You can get a point for every box that is connected and see who can get the most points. All right, enjoy, have fun.